Hippie, tree hugger, weirdo, freak. How many times have you been called that? You're watching this video for a reason. I know how you feel. I've been through the same, and I know what it's like to be lonely, what it's like to doubt, what it's like to be laughed at. But I also know what it's like to experience interdimensional love, what it's like to experience joy of spiritual self-discovery, and what it's like to have hope in the transcendental nature of this existence. The way you feel is understandable and justified. After all, you're up against the establishment, human ignorance, decades of social conditioning, and coordinated misinformation campaigns at the highest level. But the biggest obstacle is the fear of you losing yourself in the process of building a life outside of the conventional social structure. Although not really useful, it lets you keep yourself hostage to social conformity. Because you care so much, you also fear so much, and it is a difficult position to be in, no doubt. You are scared to break this thin thread of connection to your oppressor. But you want to know who's really crazy? The people who give away their life, the most precious thing they have, to some greedy strangers who they only read about in the news. They give away their life in the name of sustaining a false sense of security, fitting into a system that enslaves them and slowly takes away their will to live. George Orwell said, "In times of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act." There's a good reason why psychedelics are illegal. If you think you're crazy believing in that which existence is highly probable, then imagine how crazy the rest of society is denying the existence of it. You're not crazy. You're brave because your belief is an act of courage. You have the guts to face the unknown, and you're not afraid to go against deception. Whole countries were built on people like you, and the future of this world is literally in your hands and in your mind. You're the explorer, the rebel, the pioneer. Your curiosity is a gift. It is an invitation to an interesting life. Your experiences are a confirmation that you are on an important mission. You are special and unique. You belong to a tiny minority. You deserve to live in a world where you're celebrated rather than tolerated. You're very important to the development of this realm. Without you, there is no truth, there is no me, there is no chance this reality can be saved. Whatever you think about your life, you matter and you have a mission. You are a part of an interdimensional intervention that will not take place unless you wake up others. You're not crazy, you're just aware of the presence of your third eye, your chakras, your spirit, your higher self. I started learning about these 10 years ago and I still don't understand how they work. Do you think we will learn about it from TV, from newspapers and our neighbors? Or by talking openly about the messages we received from spirits, entities, machine elves, and nature in the forest last night while transcending dimensions and breaking the barriers of the physical aspects of this reality? Do you want to know more, or do you want to be just comfortable? Do you want to live 30,000 days, or do you rather live one day 30,000 times? Do you want to be conscious and explore the unknown, or do you rather stay asleep and dream about having a life? I don't wake up at 6 a.m. every day to read and answer all your comments and messages for 3 hours because you're crazy. I talk to you because you are a loving, inspiring entity caught up in the dense, low vibration frequency of this dimension. I don't get through the day feeding off your craziness. I do this because you fill me with love, joy, and hope. There's no crazy people here, just a beautiful collective of remote consciousness desperately looking for answers. A mix of curiosity and courage is not crazy. A mix of denial and ignorance is. We're in this training ground arena together. Just look at the comment section, look at this love and positivity here and the incredible like to dislike ratio on every video. We all have one thing in common. We represent the tiny minority of open-minded and intelligent members of this society. We have the capacity for much higher vibrational frequency, and that's also the reason for our struggles. The more we care, the more we get hurt. If you're crazy, what does it make these hundreds of thousands watching 434 videos? What does it make me? I quit my job to serve your higher purpose and 434. My livelihood depends now on your generosity and your understanding of my craziness. I would never do it knowing that it is just crazy people that I see here. I know we all come from the same place. Not all of us can remember it, but we do. I know it because I've talked to thousands of you and I have listened to your stories. Do not surrender to doubt. Look how many of us are here. Believe in the value of your intuition and inner wisdom. Amplify the inner voice that so desperately wants to be heard. Do not stop your development process here. No one will benefit from you pretending to be somebody else. By being different, you will access and experience things that are not available to an average human being. There is nothing as attractive and appealing as confidence, conviction, and dedication to your own ideas. Even if people won't agree with what you say, they will admire you for being yourself and fighting for your beliefs. This world desperately needs intellectual rebels, and people need you to lead them. No matter whether you believe in them or not, the wise energy beings know about you and our dimension, and they want you to grow and thrive. They told me that there is no need to be subject to human fears while trying to discover the non-human nature of your existence. Remember that real life happens off the beaten path. They show me that the psyche of people like me and you has different levels of depth, and that it is possible to access it. You need to have the courage to go there to learn what you can make out of yourself. I was told that due to your ability to experience reality in a much broader emotional spectrum and not having mental boundaries, your life is much more interesting and you should appreciate it. I was shown that what you fill your life here with matters. The frequency of that which you feed yourself with creates content and purpose of your existence here. I'm not sure what the consequences are once you finish your work in this reality, but I was told that your life is a metaphysical structure you create with emotions, information, and beliefs. It was explained to me that a sane state of mind is very important and quite rare among people. It is crucial to your well-being here to understand that how you feel about your metaphysical life is not a hallucination or a product of insanity. You need to look deep into yourself to find out what is this thirst for truth and knowledge. Your interest in the metaphysical is your clue. I was shown that you're being given answers to your questions in this life in form of your preferences. Whenever you're intrigued by something, it's where you need to look. Whether it is machine elves, angels, spirits, or ghosts. The things in life you don't understand are actually little bricks and scaffoldings on which everything in this world is being constructed. It helps others to elevate themselves and achieve things they were supposed to achieve here. Your beliefs are helping others to find validation for their beliefs. Surround yourself with like-minded people. We love those who allow us to be ourselves. Being yourself in the place where you should be is the goal of this life. To be happy and fully functioning here, you need to allow the things and experiences of this world flow through you freely. You need to take part in everything that is happening to you and steer it in the right direction. I was told that once you start operating within the structure you were put into, everything will start working, but first you need to fix everything that is wrong with you so that you can be in tune with this system and the devices around you. Be in tune with what you're supposed to be and everything will work out. Everything you have is given to you so that you can synchronize with it. You are who you are because there are no mistakes and no coincidences in this life. Everything is planned. It doesn't matter who you are, what you do, where you're at, where you started. The only thing that matters is what you can make out of yourself. If you can actually give birth to yourself, that's the ultimate task in this life. If you're capable of transforming yourself into something in line with your destiny. Remember that not that long ago, a few brave individuals were fighting the opposition of the medical establishment to prove that bacteria exists. They were invisible and they were killing millions. It took decades for them to convince the so-called experts that the imaginary unseen enemy actually exists. These brave individuals saved billions of lives by standing up to these weak, mediocre minds. You are in the same position. There is a battle on your mind and you have to fight in it. Sooner or later, we will win. There's no template for life. There's no right way to do it. You can live any life you want. Accept yourself for who you are and for what you have the courage to believe in. The world doesn't need more obedient yes-sayers. The world needs crazy people who will push human lives forward. You are the remedy to this world's sickness. Don't let anyone take away the consciousness from you. The accomplishments of this world do not belong to regular people. It's you who makes the difference. We are crazy because we know that the reality is crazy. You are being told your whole life that you are a physical being in a physical world, and the truth is exactly the opposite. You are a spiritual being in a metaphysical world. Don't be afraid to see the world around you for what it really is. Remember that life after this life will be made of what you had filled it with here and now. The outcome of your existence at the end will depend on all of its quality. The result will be how you lived it. Whether you like it or not, the choices you're making now will define your future existence. It is worth remembering that when you pick a side. You have limited amounts of energy. It is valuable. Don't waste it on trying to defend yourself or convince others that what you understand about life is true. Don't care about what people think of you. They don't even care about what they think of themselves. Why would you care about their opinion? Remember that those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. When they laugh at you for being different, laugh at them for being the same. Remember why you came here. You're here looking for answers, and your job is to get them by questioning reality. As discussed in my previous video, I decided to dedicate my life to the 434 structure by building a network of millions. I hope I managed to convince you about the importance of your role here. My work won't change much unless I have your financial backing. I need you more than you need me, and your support is crucial to the plan. If you want to help me grow, finance me and this channel. All links in the video description. If you still believe that you're crazy, remember that it's better to understand a little than to misunderstand a lot. Building your life around others' opinions is nothing more than slavery. As Stephen Hawking said, the greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. Together we have a job of raising the frequency of this dimension, and I need your courage, your confidence, your trust, and your dedication. Use the 434 values of love, joy, and hope as a remedy to transform all your doubt and fears. You came here to create your own path according to your simulation. Your creation of your reality is a part of the plan. Whatever it is you're here for, experience it. Doubt and fear are of no use to anyone. Love, 434. I want to thank all of my supporters. I'm really grateful for all you do here. I need your help with sharing this video. This is how we will make this channel grow. In the next video, I'll talk about why machine elves are real. Those of you who want to hear more from me, join my second YouTube channel. Remember the address b434.com and join all 434 social media. Leave a comment and subscribe to this channel. Watch the rest of 434 videos.